Welcome, Minneapolis High School sports fans, volleyball fans, to the gymnasium at Minneapolis High School, where it is a September the 7th today. 6th today? I should have thought. I should have looked. 4th, 5th, 7th today, day after Labor Day weekend. Dale Leach and Mike Perry here to bring you this match against Sacred Heart Knights that the Lady Lions are hosting tonight. Always a pivotal match, Mike, in the season here for the league to start off with. The Lady Lions playing the Knights. Not to say that this will determine the league champion, but this will definitely set a tone on the league championship.
Yeah, well, at that, Dale, you know, Sacred Heart Lady Knights are always tough. Here at home, Minneapolis tries to hold serve, but to go over there and win, it's always difficult. But for the most part, Sacred Heart, always a tough draw, no matter whether it's here or there. And as you mentioned, it come down to just one game here early in the year as pivotal to who is going to take the league champ.
I think we split with them 2 years ago here. We beat them in 2 matches last year, and we won the championship. I think they lost one other match, maybe to Beloit. I could be wrong there. But, you know, since the NCAA reformed, when it comes to volleyball, Sacred Heart has been the kingpin for a number of years. And it was good to see the Lady Lions get back in and claim a championship last season. And with the 5 returning starters as seniors and another one sitting on the bench nursing a knee injury, we hope that that can be a repeat this year when it comes to league and hopefully get on to state this year.
Sacred Heart with some big hitters from the outside, 5'10", 5'11". They've got a big middle, plus this Rap girl can hit from the outside along with Dahl, so it's going to be a challenge for Minneapolis. We might be 6-0, and Sacred Heart might be 3-2, but we've got our work cut out for us here tonight, as Sacred Heart will come prepared to give Minneapolis all they want here on our home floor.
Let's review a little bit the progress of the season so far for both squads. The Lady Lions have more playing experience when it comes to the season. The Knights had one duel with Hoisington last week. I said it was a double duel, but they only played one match, 2 games. They went 1-1 with Hoisington, according to what Coach Whitman tells me. The Lady Lions are 5-0 after a quad and a trifecta. The quad was at Clay Center, where they beat Southeast of Saline, Harrington, and Clay Center. And the trifecta was at Heston, where they beat Heston and Hutch Trinity. The match with Southeast of Saline does not count as a league. This will be the first league match tonight for both squads. So the Lady Lions are 6-0, or 5-0 on the season, excuse me. The Sacred Heart Knights are 1-1. And Coach McCulloch started out with 400 wins on the season and I think 220-something losses. I can't remember exactly what the paper said. So she's now at 405 wins on a career coaching here at MHS. Congratulations on that. Julie has been very well there. But our starters tonight for the Sacred Heart Knights will be number 3, Bonnie Boos, number 12, Hillary Williams, number 13, Danielle Donmeyer, 14, Hannah Dahl, number 22, Sarah Wilkins, and number 25, Haley Rapp. They have 19 members on the squad, 2 seniors, 7 juniors, 6 softs, and 4 freshmen. For the Lady Lions, then their Lavaro will be Dallas Frome, whichever, I'm not sure which. Starting for the Lions, Ashlyn Macy as our Lavaro, Riley Baker, Kara Frazier, Kelsey Page, Allie Steinbrock, 5 seniors, We will see who's introduced as the 6th starter, either Victoria Allison, a junior, or her sister Kennedy as a freshman. Sitting on the sideline, unfortunately, is J.C. Crossan, the other senior listed on the program, who blew an ACL in track last year on a long jump or triple jump, I don't know which. But from what I understand, the rehab has gone well and is on schedule. They hoped when they did the surgery last spring that she would be back and ready to go for regionals this year in volleyball, and from what I understand and talking with family members, that seems to be on schedule. She's going to therapy 3 days a week, and no limp, and watching her walk around. So, having never blown a knee or been around anybody all the time that's had an ACL injury, I don't know how to measure that, but I'm sure all the medical people that are working with her do. So we're looking forward to exciting kickoff to the league season here tonight with Minneapolis Lions hosting the Sacred Heart Knights.
Well, the Allison girls have a timeout here. We about lost their table. We did lose their table on a slick chair. Sorry about that, Dale. I don't know that it's one. We better turn the chair sideways.
Yeah.
There we go. The Allison girls, as Dale had mentioned, have filled in quite remarkably for the injured J.C. Crossan, and that is the middle position, but they also hit quite extensively from the middle, and J.C. was coming into her own last year. Towards the end of the season, she was scoring a lot of points, a lot of kills from the middle, and they had run plays for her on the outside. So both Allison girls played well last year in the JV ranks. They have filled in and played quite well in the varsity ranks this year. So a luxury Coach Mack has as far as a replacement. Might come in handy in another spot later on in the year, but it's a mark of consistency for these Lady Lions. This volleyball team has been a mark of consistency through the years, and that's credit to the leadership that they have and the coaching. Julie's got a game plan, and they stick pretty much to it through the year. And the records have proven to be beneficial to do just that through the year. They've been very successful.
Yes, and we, I can't help but think the fact that Kennedy and Victoria playing consistently in replacement of JC will have to help them, the Lions, when it comes down to sub-state or regional, whichever it is, and hopefully state if they get to it. The question mark, if JC continues to recuperate as well as she has on her knee, how ready to respond will she be come that time? And that's an unknown. Unfortunately, she's had no work this summer, no work in the fall camp other than watching. And it'll be a strain, I'm sure. But fortunately, she's had 3 years of varsity experience. Yes. That will be a big plus when it comes to her time to play. But it's just good that she's projected to be back. So we should be getting going at the introductions here in 30 seconds or more.
One thing JC does possess is ability to elevate. She can jump, get off the floor. So we'll have to wait and see how that injury has changed her abilities there. She's tall, long, and athletic, and likes to get up in the air and block at the net, which is very important for this team. Sacred Heart comes in with 5'11", 5'10", 5'9", and 5'9's our middle. So here again, we'll have to execute. And as always, Rose Whitman puts a very, very good team on the floor, and that's what we're looking at here tonight.
J.C. Crossan is listed at 5'7", but probably plays at 5'10" or higher. And her substitutes, Kennedy Allison, the freshman, is at 5'8", and her older sister, Victoria, the junior, is listed at 5'9". So,
well, the coaches are giving the players one last bit of information, instruction, and we're just about ready to tip here. As volleyball season here at MHS, boy, it's an exciting time of the year. Dale, cross country is going strong. Minneapolis has strong teams there. The volleyball team's in great shape. The football got underway last Friday, and some exciting things are happening there. And as the season progresses, I'm sure we're going to see a lot of pretty cool things.
Noticed this morning, I believe it was, or yesterday, one of the two, that the girls are ranked 3rd in the state and the boys are in the top 7 or 8, so, in cross country.
And the libero will come in here, and I'm sure we'll get probably Kennedy Allison. I don't know if they'll leave Victoria or, yep. They'll have to get the lineup set here, and then Ashlyn Macy will come in for Victoria. So it will be Kennedy Allison, the freshman, 5'8". Will get the nod here. She'll play the middle on the row she's on now, and then whether she serves or not will yet to be seen due to the rotation Coach Mack employs here with this group. A little bit different twist than last year. Kara Frazier, Allie Steinbrock, Ashlyn Macy, Riley Baker, and Paige will be primary setter. Nice bump up front. Paige with a nice set. Riley hits one to the back row, and they hit it the wrong direction. That's going out. It will be side out and point to Minneapolis. Ashlyn will serve first, and as I thought, Victoria Allison, the 5'9" junior, will come in to play front row. Nice dig by Riley, and that's a lift by Allison, and the point and side out right back to Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart serving here, and it's got serve by Sarah Wilkins, puts it right into the net. Kelsey Page to serve it up for Minneapolis with a 2-1 lead here. First game of the first match. That serves over in good shape. Back row it goes. Now on the outside, Dahl. Cross court hit. Goes out of bounds. As she can bring the hammer. Speaking of hammer, what'd you think of Jake Fleming?
He's a hammer.
Nice block by Allison right at the net. Great net play there. Now she bumps it up to Page. Now the set, back set, out. Steinbrock. It's down, point Minneapolis. Allie Steinbrock with the kill from the outside. As Kelsey Page with the back set.
How many coaches would just give their eye teeth to be in Julie McCulloch's position this year of having 5 starters that have started basically for, this is the 4th season.
That one's tipped to the net by Allison and Baker blocking, and it drops right in the middle. Point. Side out to Sacred Heart. The libero serves, that's number 8. I don't have number 8, but you did mention the libero's name.
It is Dallas Froome, F-R-O-O-M-E.
She's not on my...
That's why Coach Whitman gave me this sheet.
Down the middle, Dahl with a big hit. Ashlyn digs it in the back row. Riley's attacked from the back row, goes in the net. And it is a point to Sacred Heart as Danielle Donmeyer serves it up, and that's way out the back.
6 to serve 3, Minneapolis with the lead.
Now Allison replaces the libero on the front row as Kennedy has a good serve. Down to the floor, it's an ace. Nope, excuse me, that's
Victoria.
That's Victoria. I'll get this straight.
Kennedy's wearing the lucky 13.
Okay. Victoria with an excellent serve. Right down to the floor it goes. You got just a little bit of height on you. That ball tends to dive a little quicker on that back row. Now Minneapolis leading 8-3. There's another one, net serve. It's over in good shape though. Page with the back set. Nice save. Now Page serves it to the back row as Lady Lions recover there quite well. We're in the net. Steinbrock happens to get a little close to the net. It's called. Infraction sends the ball right back to Sacred Heart.
Macy is in for Victoria Allison.
Victoria will serve her slot there on the back row, and then Macy will come in and play the back row. She'll do the same thing with Kennedy when it's her turn. Riley with a good attack in the back row, finds an empty slot, and it goes right in there for a point. Well, Dale, it's just not every high school football game you see a 49-yard field goal.
No, very few.
Nice volley here, and it's tipped over in the middle by Page. It drops right in. Point, Minneapolis. (10-4) Lady Lions. Allie Steinbrock, probably our most consistent server last year. Dives for that one, can't get it up off the floor as the return shot from Sacred Heart goes in the middle. Now Williams. It's tipped over by Page as Ashland's pass goes clear to the front row. They do the same thing. Page up to hammer that one across, but right there to block it is Sarah Wilkins. Wilkins, 5'9", able to block that one back over on Minneapolis side.
Be 6 serving 10 here.
Nice dig on the back row, but the pass goes astray. And Coach Mack's motioning for them to move back just a little bit as Williams' serve is very strong. Ashland does the limbo to get out of the way of that one as it's headed out the back row. Side out and point to Minneapolis, now Kara Frazier. And at times she has reeled off quite a few. There's a nice stuff at the net by Allison. That one gets down to the floor.
The Knights with a nice recovery from her stuff. Get it over the net from the back row.
Now Bonnie Booz. Jump serve. Nice pass by Frazier right on the money. Now Baker's attack is blocked. And we bump it on over. Their pass almost out of bounds. Bonnie Booz with the bump set. Oh, Baker hammers it on across. Rapp is there for the block, but it goes out of bounds. Point inside out to Minneapolis.
12 to serve 8. Macy with the serve.
Nice pass by Dahl. Now the set by Page in the middle. Allison tips it over to the left-hand side of the court. There was no one there, Dale.
That's the Victoria brand, Allison. Sister Kennedy is on the bench right now.
They are sisters, not cousins. I think that's what's getting me. Bonnie Booz goes back to get that one. It goes out of bounds as she had a heck of a recovery just to get to that ball. You say they are sisters, Dale, or not cousins?
Yeah, I'm quite sure they are.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they are. We'll take a break and hear a word from our sponsors. Here it's 14-8, Minneapolis.
Bennington State Bank is proud to support the Minneapolis Lions for the 2011-2012 season. We're proud to be a part of our great community and strive for excellence in our school, curriculum, and athletics. Go Lions in the 11-12 season from Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank, with offices in Salina, Bennington, Minneapolis, Wamego, Sylvan Grove, and Lucas. Member FDIC.
Want the ultimate adrenaline rush? Jump from planes, rappel from helicopters, shoot the most sophisticated weapons on Earth. Find out more by calling the U.S. Army at 785-827-3666. There are careers in high demand that offer high pay. Learn
I
the
know, I
skills
see what
you
you're
need to
saying,
receive top pay in programs like machine tool technology, welding, or HVAC at Salina Area Technical College.
14-8.
Life's a trip. Get directions and log on to salinatech.edu today.
Macy serves over in good shape. It's in. A cross-court winner by Sacred Heart.
We were having our Allison discussion during
Family tree.
timeout here.
Wilkins at the service line. Nice pass by Ashland. Now the outside. Allison gets it over. Now Dahl with the tip. Steinbrock right there to cover. So important to have that teamwork, rotation. We had to wait on our setter to get there. She had to go clear the back row. Now the big hit. It's off the net.
Nice dig by Macy there.
Deuce with the set. Nice block by Page. And she gets back to set it. Now Kara Frazier. There's another tip. That's a carry by
Victoria.
Victoria Allison.
Mike was wondering if one of the Dallison daughters was the daughter of Jeff and Dean Allison, but no, that is an 8th grader yet.
And her first name
For the
is...
life of me, I can't remember right now. But,
I'm having trouble with that one too. Frazier's pass. Oh, Page gets there one-handed. We send it to the back row. Boost with the back set. It's blocked at the net. It drops on our side. Point, Sacred Heart. 11 serving 14. Wilkins at the service line. Minneapolis still with a 3-point lead here. Still haven't quite got our passes from the back row to the front row just yet. Lacking some consistency there, and there.
fell inside the lines.
Hannah Dahl with a big hit.
Point for Sacred Heart. It's closed to 14-12.
And we need to break this service right here as Wilkins lines it up. Steinbrock's pass way out of. Frazier able to bump it over to the back row. Now Boos. Back set, that's a left also. Page tried to back set it across the net, and a lift is called.
14-13 Minneapolis.
Steinbrock tip. Boos right there. Now from the outside. Big hit by Hannah Dahl. We just cannot get a good attack going here. Our passes are going sideways and backwards. Frazier with a pretty good attack there from the back row. Now Dahl. Here we go. Baker. There we go. That's what a good attack looks like as the set caught Baker in mid-stride over on the left side. And Riley Baker pounds one through the block. It drops on Sacred Heart's side. And finally, we get the side out. Page.
Megan Gilliland comes in for the Knights.
With the service. Now Page with the set. Now Riley Baker.
The big boom.
The outside. Nice set. Nice attack there. Minneapolis has 2 of those right in a row. We could use one more, Dale. Almost. It's Ashland tried to recover. That was going to the back row. She had to take it. A little bit out of position. Tried to bump it back over her shoulder, and it went out of bounds.
14 serving 16. The Knights with the serve.
Page's set. I think she's trying to get a little more air under it and give Riley a little bit more time to get to that. 16-15. Sacred Heart trailing by 1 here. Steinbrock on the outside. It's going off the beam. As Gillen's pass is up and straight down. Now Riley Baker at the service line.
17 serving 15.
Just a bump set there as he bumps it on across. Steinbrock hits it right through the block of Dahl. And to the back row it goes. Point Minneapolis.
Baker with the serve for the Lions.
18-15. First game, first match. Riley, oh, that's definitely a catch if they're calling that anyway. They called it once. As Hannah Dahl is caught with a fracture. They're going to be a little tough in basketball, 5'10", 5'11", Dale.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. She brought it that time.
She
Hannah
sure
Dahl
did.
set perfectly in the middle, and she hammers it to the back row. Ashlyn was there. She got under it, but the pass went out of bounds. She was lucky to even see that, let alone hit it. Set from the outside, Kara Frazier, it's in. Line judge has it.
Just landed on the line or in the line, I don't know which.
Kennedy Allison in as the libero rotates to the front row, and Victoria goes to the back row to serve. Up there, right there for the little tip. Allison was there as the ball came over, but they were also there to tip it down. That's side out to Sacred Heart.
17 to serve 20.
Hannah Dahl to serve it up for the Lady Knights. When Paige has to take it on the back row, the secondary setter has got to get there. And Kara, I think, did. We're a little bit out of sorts as Sacred Heart lets that one land right in the middle of our 6 players. There we go. That's a nice upset across by Allison. Way over underneath the net is Paige, and it will be point and side out to Sacred Heart.
Makes it 19 serving 20.
First game jitters, Dale, or? Frazier has to go get that one as it's just bumped up. Nice save. The girls are right there.
What a recovery there by Ashlyn Macy. Unfortunately, we couldn't follow through on the return.
Wilkins just bumps it on over. We were right there, and not knowing who was going to take it, it drops right in front of both of them.
The lift on Paige puts the Knights ahead, 21-20. And Coach McCulloch takes the
Not a
timeout.
good effort on our back row with our passes just haven't looked very crisp at all, and Sacred Heart into the lead for the first time in this game. 21-20. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's fun. It's Minneapolis Raceway. Minneapolis Raceway has brought you exciting races to central Kansas and will continue this tradition. This fast track will give you and your family some of the most exciting races ever seen. Races start this spring at Minneapolis Raceway, and they say go Lions.
They're still running. Not quite this. Still one more race this fall.
One more. Hannah Dahl to serve it up for Sacred Heart. It's over in good shape. Paige's pass much better this time. Now the back row attack by Baker. It's out.
Knights go up by 2. 22-20 here.
Well, we got a JV football game going on just up the hill, Dale. So we got all kinds of action.
Kind of an off-balance hit there by Steinbrock.
Leans back. Yeah, she leans back, try and hammer it out of the cross. A little bit off balance and unable to get that one across. And Sacred Heart with a 3-point lead here late, Dale. We'll take a quick break.
Roared back for the 3-point advantage.
City Pharmacy has brought you quality professional pharmaceuticals since 1963. Joe and Amber Wall will help you get your medications, durable medical equipment, cosmetics, gifts, and greeting cards. Your hometown pharmacy, City Pharmacy, downtown Minneapolis.
Welcome back.
Well, we got some work to do, Dale.
That we do.
We have to rally to get back in this thing. It'd be nice to get a side out right here. Outside it goes. It's hammered into the net. And it's game point. Kennedy Allison tries the smash from the outside. Back row attack, very nice. Nice setup. Riley Baker from the back line finds an opening in the back row of Sacred Heart. And Allie Steinbrock goes to the service line. We need 3. Us with a nice set. Now Minneapolis with a good attack. It's out.
It's over. Final score, 25-21. The Knights outscore the Lions at least 7 or 8 points to 1 there to close out the win in the first game. So we will take a break, hear a word from our sponsors, and be back with game 2 of the match.
Get in the winning column here.
So game 2 coming up. They switch sides. We'll see if the friendly cables will be on our side here as the Knights are on the west side of the gymnasium.
They can come into play every now and then.
The beam helped us on one serve there.
Nice serve by Frazier. Off the light it goes, and Betty Booth cannot get to it. So the pass from the back row goes straight up and off the ceiling, and it's a good start for the Lady Lions. Volleyball is such a momentum factor when the girls are playing, and it can swing drastically one way or the other pretty quick.
Stuffed by the 5'8" Kennedy Allison there. The lift on the Knights.
Little chin music there as it slips up above the numbers and ricochets off the chin
Donmeyer.
of Donmeyer. Nice pass by Dahl down the outside. That's partially blocked. It's out. Hit the antenna as the attack by Wilkins hits the antenna. It's out of bounds. Point Minneapolis. Frazier, nice serve. Almost crawled up the arm of the libero, whose name is Fromm. Boost with a nice set to the other side. Wilkins tip. But the pass, it was headed out of bounds. All Paige could do is just get her fingertips on it, and it drops on our side. Point Sacred Heart. Betty Boost. Jump serve goes right in the net as Victoria comes in for Kennedy. Nice serve by Ashlyn Macy. Dahl with the attack, not a good pass to the front, and all we can do is bump it over. Now they get a good shot in the middle. Nice block by Baker, and we miss it.
Put back attempt by the Knights was all that was needed there. 2 to serve 5.
Wilkins. Nice pass by Macy, and the set goes over and out of bounds. Two-handed it as Coach Mack's motioning to Kelsey Page. She acknowledges, and we're ready for action.
3 to serve 5 here.
In the middle, Baker. Nice attack there. It's going out the back row. We set Riley in the middle that time, and that worked our advantage. That whistled out of bounds. Point Minneapolis, and Page will head to the service line for the Lady Lions. Serve is over in good shape. That could have been a lift right there by Dahl. Page sets it on across. Boost is right there. That's out.
7 to serve 3 here for the Lions. Page still with the service.
Nice set. The outside, but Dahl had to lean back out of bounds quite a ways to reach that one and could not put a good hit on it. Out of bounds it goes, point Minneapolis. Page on a nice roll here. Rapp with a nice attack, but she cannot get under that one on the back row as
Steinbrock put it over.
That's Gilland, I guess, in the back row. Pancakes out, not get under that one.
Page still serving. It's 9-3, Lady Lions.
Nice pass by Ashlyn Macy. Now the outside, Baker with a nice kill attempt. That's out. Oh. Okay.
It's in.
Called in, Rose.
By the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Whitman had a smile on her face there. I couldn't tell. I think Coach Mack was just a little bit out of position to make that call, but line judge was right on top of it.
Yeah.
Now Boos with the set to the outside. Ooh, nice block by Allison. We got to stay out of that net, girls. Nice. Frazier with a nice pass to the front, and Page tries to hammer it on across. And Coach Mack's saying, just go ahead and set the ball.
She was a little off position to try that.
Just like that. Baker from the outside. There we go. Dahl could not get under that.
Baker slices it across the court from the south to the north in front of the front row. And she'll serve now. Lions leading 10-5.
It's quite an angle to get that one put down on the floor. That's out. Service error.
Six to serve 10. 13 for the Knights.
Donmeyer. Hits net. Not a good serve there, so it goes right back to Minneapolis. Victoria Allison to serve. And she does serve quite well, too. That's out. Good call. Allie Steinbrock had the call all the way. She yelled at Page. It's out, and it definitely was by the width of the ball. Point Minneapolis.
12 serving 6.
Eddie Boos, back set. Does not get across. Dahl with a big swing. And Sacred Heart finds themselves down 7 here. 13-6 in the second game of the first match. Minneapolis will have to win both to win this first match. So we'll be right back after this word from our sponsor.
At Lambert Insurance, Kent Lambert can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lions sports. Listen to the Lions sports on SalinaPost.com.
We are on SalinaPost.com this year. If you want to listen to us on the internet, that's www.salinapost.com. Under the sports streaming tab, select the Minneapolis Lions. And of course, as in the past few years, you can listen to us on Eagle Community Channel 2 for live audio.
Victoria Allison lines it up. Nice serve over in good shape. Boos with a set. Oh, nice block by Allison and Steinbrock on the right-hand side. Now Page with the back set to Steinbrock. Very nice. Nice setup.
About scored a basket there.
We were a little congested on this side. Page had presence to mind to back set that. She had her big middle over there on that side. And Allie hits the winner for Minneapolis. That's way out the back.
Dahl is going to serve for the Knights. The score being 7-14.
Wearing quite a brace on that right knee, Dale.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Baker just sets it on across. Their pass goes way out of bounds. They're lucky to get there.
I'm sure you'll be seeing something like that on J.C. Crossland's knee when she becomes active.
Just what I was wondering, if we're going to see a active brace of sorts. Allie Steinbrock, nice serve. It's going backwards. Fromm is there. And all they can do is bump it over. Ooh, boy, that was close.
Yeah.
Frazier with the acrobatic left-hand tip. All she could do is put the left hand on it as that set was going across the net or going to land on top of the tape. It lands in the middle, 4-point Minneapolis.
16-7, Lady Lions. That was going to stay in, whether she hit it or not.
Yes, kind of a chicken wing attack there by Donmeyer. Lackluster, whatever you want to call it.
17-7.
Nice serve. Goes off the upper arm of Fromm. And in comes Rapp to give the libero a chance to think about that one. As Coach Whitman trying to slow down this Lady Lion attack. That should have been a lift right there as the hand was under it on the tip. No call. Boos gets it on over. Now Baker with the bump. It didn't go over. We had a different call over here as the line judge on this side said it was tipped.
So it's
or
play
blocked.
over?
Yeah.
Play over here. Lions leading 18-7.
Steinbrock. Nice serve, Boos. Their attack was pretty decent as Williams gets a good strike from the right-hand side. And that attack by Minneapolis goes out of bounds as Steinbrock drops a hammer on one. 8 serving, 18. Williams with a good strong serve. Now Steinbrock from the back row. Pounds it down right in front of Donmeyer. And we're starting to find the range now, Dale. Tara Frazier. Nice dig on the back row from Rapid. Slap that one on across. Now Aislinn Macy. Set on the outside to Baker. It's going off the beam and back down. Hillary Williams with the dig on the back row. Her pass went straight up and down off the blue beam. Nice serve. There we go. You know, Allison could have tried to hammer that down. She bump set it up to Paige. Paige with a great set on the outside. Riley Baker pounds her down for the winner. And that was a good setup right there. Deuce tries to do the same thing, and we're in the net. Baker a little bit close to the netting. Now Betty Boos to the service line. Paige just not in sync on her tip over. She's missed a couple. That one too close to the tape to let go.
10 serving 21. And that dig was mishandled by Steinbrock there.
I mentioned our passes from the back row have not been as crisp as we're used to seeing.
11 serving 21.
Overpass there. That's out. Rapp with a big swing in the middle. 5'11" sophomore.
Macy serving for the Lions, 22-11. The lift. Oh no, in the net.
And she's got her in the net. Timeout by Rose Whitman. We'll take one too. Minneapolis leading 23-11 here in the second game of the first match. We'll be right back.
Bennett Autoplex supports the Minneapolis Lions. At Bennett Autoplex, you'll find a small-town family atmosphere with great prices on new and used cars. New vehicles, including Buick and GMC trucks and SUVs, serving their customers since 1957. Bennett Autoplex, Salina.
Back at it. Minneapolis leading. Nice dig on the back row by Frazier. Set to Baker, and Baker kind of got under that one just a little bit. It goes into the net. Side out and point to Sacred Heart. Sarah Wilkins with the serve.
12 serving 23. Nice block. Nice block by 25 for the Knights. Rapp. In the center of the net.
Nice attack, but Rapp 5'11" right there for the block. Page with the set. Back row, Steinbrock.
Just out of bounds is the call. She's right there, Mike.
She is right there.
14 serving 23.
Yeah. Thanks, Dale. Pass to the front is right on the money by Frazier. Page with a good set. The attack by Sacred Heart from the outside. Hannah Dahl with a big swing. And it goes down, point Sacred Heart. Wilkins serving for the Lady Knights. Attack from the back row. Steinbrock puts it back as Williams has to take it. Yeah, our passing is not good.
Definitely wasn't in that series. There was at least 2 passes that were totally discombobulated.
Sacred Heart able to throw together 6, 7, 8 points in a row, and that's uncharacteristic of the Minneapolis defense. Usually we'll get
another one out. Oh, they called it in. Well, it was a makeup call.
She's smiling. I think that was.
Whitman says it was out by an inch. I might agree with her, but I think it's a makeup call. 24 game point here, 24 serving 16.
It all evens up, doesn't it, Dale? There's a nice attack from the outside.
By Dahl.
She can bring it. Foam back in as Rapp heads to the bench.
The Knights are down to the line 24-17 here. Chrome to serve.
See if we can put them away right here, Dale. Frazier, nice pass. Back set, Baker. Booze, her pass goes in the net, and Donmeyer could not get that one and drug out of there. That's the way it ends. 25-17, Minneapolis wins the second game of this first match. We'll be back with the third and decisive game of the first match here in just a minute.
Welcome back for game 3 of the first match. Teams will switch sides again, and the Knights will serve. The Knights gave the cable side back.
Yep.
To the Lions.
I think Rose has been here enough to know that if there is going to be any advantage at all, she wants the side that does not have a cable hanging. And you're right, Sacred Heart will serve first. Betty Boos lines it up for the Lady Knights. Steinbrock with a nice pass. Now Allison with the attack. It's good. Betty could not get there as she dove for it. Victoria comes in for Kennedy. Kennedy just hits the winner. The kill attempt was in. Ashlyn Macy to serve. Donmeyer tips it on over. Frazier with a nice pass, which allows us to set up Baker from the outside. Ooh, yep.
A lift is called on Page.
Kind of got caught in between the hands there. And she is called with the lift. 1-1. Steinbrock comes to get that one. Eddie Booth jump set. As Dahl hits it through the block. On the outside, Page was there to block. 2-1, Sacred Heart. Right in between Macy and Frazier.
They were in each other's way. Couldn't get to it.
Kind of, sort of.
3-1 Knights.
There's a nice pass. Kara Frazier right on the money. Baker elevates.
Slamma-jamma there.
When you can get up in the air and hammer it down to the floor, no one has a chance to migrate over and get in front of that one. That was a nice hit. Donmeyer sets Dahl on the other side, and Dahl
returns the favor.
Is on the front row, is tearing us up right now. Barrow goes to the service line. Fromm. Frazier's pass
goes out of bounds. 5-2 in favor of the Knights with the serve.
Thought Coach Shoup was going to have to play that one. Frazier is another one. Only this time Steinbrock able to track that one down over in the cheap seats. Donmeyer staggers over and hammers that over. Now in the middle, nice attack by Allison. Good block on Dahl. We set that one way back there. It's out. Page trying to find the corner with her set, and Minneapolis finds themselves behind by 4.
6-2 is the score. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
At Lambert Insurance, Kent Lambert can make shopping for insurance easy. With insurance plans changing all the time and costs increasing constantly, getting coverage you need at affordable rates can be a challenge. Let Lambert Insurance in Minneapolis help.
Eagle Communications, home of ECTV, high-speed internet, 910 KINA, and 99 KG Country, is a proud sponsor of tonight's hometown coverage of Lions Sports. Listen to the Lions Sports on SalinaPost.com.
Here we go.
Bit of autoplex.
Served by Fromm. Oh, we set it right. Perfect for Dahl.
Another massive kill there.
Our set goes over the net, and Dahl right there to spank it.
And that Knights up 7-2.
Frazier tips that one. Now our set. We just cannot get a good pass right now.
8-2 Knights.
Let her go, girls. 8-3. Sacred Heart leading. Baker to the back row. She's going to serve. Riley Baker.
Net serve for Baker.
Caught a little bit too much of the tape. Drops on our side. Point and side out to Sacred Heart. Dunmeyer to the back row. Nice easy serve now in the middle. Steinbrock. There we go. That's a nice setup. That's set by Booth. Goes over. We play it. Steinbrock pounds it on over. Now in the middle. Ashland with a nice dig on the back row. Steinbrock. It's blocked at the net by Dahl. And drops in the back court of Sacred Heart. Side out, point to Minneapolis. Victoria Allison to the back row to serve. And she has served well here tonight. Kennedy Allison in on the front row. As the rotation, as our libero gets to the front row. Good serve. Excellent serve. Victoria pounds one down to the back row right behind the 10-foot line.
Caught them where they weren't. Five
That's
serving
the
9.
object.
5 serving 9.
Here. Williams. Right now, Dahl is just having her way. She is able to kill it anywhere she wants from either side. And finally, we get her to the back row.
Hannah Dahl will serve with the Knights leading 10-5 in this third game of the match.
Kennedy's attack from the outside.
Kind of went off her hand or something there, don't know which.
Get a good strike at the ball. 11-5, Sacred Heart. Good pass by Baker. It's out.
Out of bounds. And the Lions are reeling right now, down 7, 12-5. Dahl continues with the serve.
Back row attack by Riley Baker is handled by Fromm on the back row. Now Williams. Big blocker at the net, but it's lifted on our side.
13 serving 5.
Another point for the Lady Knights. Allison. Boost.
In. Just on the inside. The Lions down 9. 14-5.
Dahl still serving. Let her go, girls. Ashland limbo's out of the way of that one.
Third game of the match doesn't go to 25, does it?
Yeah, I believe it does.
Does? Okay. Steinbrock with the serve. But the putback by, I didn't see who, for the Knights. Lands in between us.
Now you got me thinking.
15-6.
Williams. Would have been out. Baker, it's on the line. Or at least that's the way I saw it from here. And it's side out, point to Minneapolis. Finally, Kara Frazier heads to the service line.
7 serving 15. That's out. This game is not one to be kept for the records. The way it's going.
I'll have to agree with you on that one.
16 serving 7, the Knights here.
Betty Boos at the service line. Kara dives down to pancake that one. They tip it on over as Rapp tips it on over.
They found the empty spot.
17-7, Sacred Heart. Coach Mack with a quick timeout. We'll take one, too.
Welcome back. Our phone just cut off. I don't know why, but we probably weren't on the internet for a while. But we're back on now. The Knights leading 17-7 here in the third game of the match.
Betty Boos with the serve. Nice pass, nice setup there. Baker with the attack. It goes off the beam. Sacred Heart right there to recover. In the middle, Allison with the lift on the back row. Dahl. As Kennedy, Allison had a nice attack in the middle. Now Victoria comes in on the front row, and Ashley Macy with the serve. That's out.
9 to serve 17 here. It'll be quite a rally if the Lions can get back in this thing. But there's 2 points.
Coach Schubstatter about had to play that one over by the bench. Donmeyer gets it across. We block it, but it drops on our side. And it's a point side out to Sacred Heart. Wilkins. Macy with the set now. Steinbrock. There we go. There's some good net play there as Baker gets to the net, has that overpass by Sacred Heart. Found it to her liking. Taps it down on their side, point and side out to Minneapolis. Kelsey Page to serve here. Betty Booz. Dahl can bring it from the outside. Now Baker. Ray bumping on over. Back set. Steinbrock hammers it through the block of Dahl.
Out of bounds. 11 serving 18 here, Page.
Nobody there as the libero pass goes forward, and the secondary setter did not come to get it.
Page serving, 12-18.
That might be. Now Betty Booth takes that one on the back row. Wrap. Back sets it on over. Baker from the outside. It's out, but tipped.
That serves it, or puts it over, but out of bounds.
Blocked at the net by Minneapolis. It ricochets and goes out of bounds. Point and side out to Sacred Heart. We just can't get it whittled down to less than 7 points here, Dale. Outside Steinbrock. It's down. Allie took a little bit of something off that one, and as luck would have it, it landed where they weren't.
Baker with the serve, 13-19.
Betty Booth with the set. There we go. That'll get in there. Oh, what a recovery by the Lady Knights. And then they about hit the winner. That'll be fine. In the net it goes. Minneapolis with a nice attack, though. Steinbrock powers one through, and Minneapolis finds himself just down 5. Riley Baker at the service line. Nice pass to Donmeyer now. Williams is blocked by Steinbrock, but her ricochet, her block, that stuff goes out of bounds, and it will be Sacred Heart's ball. And they're leading 20-14. In the middle, Allie Steinbrock, that's off the libero. She's got to take it as it comes to her. She's going to have to set that ball. 2015, Victoria Allison, as Sacred Heart subs in number 4, Megan Stein. Williams set. I thought was a lift. And it goes over, and we cannot handle that little chippy.
21 serving 15, the Knights with the 6-point lead.
Dahl back to that service line. This time through this rotation, she didn't have that many attacks, as luck would have it. Now Allison from the outside. Gets one across. Sacred Heart returns the favor, and the winner right down the line. And Sacred Heart finds themselves ahead by 7 once again. Not a good pass, as Page just has to beat it across from the back line. That's out the back row, as Dahl finally gets a good swing from behind the 10-foot line.
16 to serve 22. Steinbrock.
Almost found a light. Now Dahl. It's in.
Puts it where we ain't.
We were not there, that's for sure. 23-16, Sacred Heart. Williams. She's got a good one.
Game point, match point.
Probably their best server, Williams. Frazier come clear out of her shoe. And as Dale mentioned, we're on the ropes. 24-16, Williams at the service line. Hillary with pretty sharp serve here today. Frazier pounds it right through the block of Wilkins.
Down 7, no room for errors here. 17-24. Like that. Over the inline.
Service error, and that's it. 25-17. They return the favor as that's the score. We beat them the second game. And Sacred Heart takes the first match in 3, 25-21. Minneapolis won the second game 25-17. And Sacred Heart takes the third game of this first match 25-17. Dale, well, we got one more to try and work a split out of this deal, but Sacred Heart playing pretty good volleyball, and we're not.
That's fact. We I've said the term once, looked very discombobulated there with our passing, and too strong of passes, getting serves, or not so much the serves, but on the kill attempts, getting the ball over the inline. Just things weren't working together there on a regular basis. So we had the advantage in the first game and let it slip away. We had like a 5 or 6 point lead.
We had our
the Knights
chance,
fought back in
sure.
it, took it away from us.
That was exactly right. I kind of thought we let that one slip by us. Had a chance to win that first game actually with the lead we had, 7-point lead at one time, and our passing woes continued into the second and third game of that first match, and finally they got to us severely in the third game, and Sacred Heart just was not to be denied there, and they're playing well Dahl with the big strikes at the net. Had probably 5 or 6, 7 points in a row there, and Minneapolis could not get a side out. Sacred Heart played well, and they'll be tough. They're something to be reckoned with, especially in the 2A ranks.
Yes, they will. Well, and I think they went deep into sub-state last year like we do. Well, did they get the state? I
thought they did.
I'm thinking they did.
I don't know that they got too far after that.
Yeah, I'm thinking they did get the state. So with that, there'll be a junior varsity contest coming up, a match. And it's now 6 o'clock. You might check back with us around 7-ish. See if we're ready to go for the second match of the varsity contest. If you're listening on www.salinapost.com, you'll need to log off and log back on. And if you're listening on Eagle Communications Channel 2, just stay tuned to Channel 2 or flip the dial back after you've watched the evening news.
Now, Dale, I've been asked on TV, like Friday night when we were running the football game at Sacred Heart, what channel, if any, can they tune in, our Access TV or our cable TV and listen?
Channel 2.
Channel 2. So it is Channel 2.
Channel 2 for live audio. Channel 20 for tape delay replay.
Very good. I know what to tell that lady now.
Yep. If we don't have any problems, which we ended up having that night, and we did here too for some reason, I don't know why. But anyway, well, we'll be back with the second match after the junior varsity match here. So we'll sign off and we'll be back.